Welcome back, another episode of White Album 2. This time we're going on a road trip, so I'm super excited to see how that's gonna go over. Seeing them outside of the school, finally, and like doing something fun, being independent, and also Thomas driving, I find very interesting, so, you know, hopefully we won't get anything too serious. Accidents or whatnot. He wants us to pick up some stomach medicine. It's starting to hurt already. He's worrying too much. And just like that. Oh no, what the heck did we just run over?
カズさん、大丈夫？話しかけないでくれ。ちょっとでも気を抜いたらやばい。ごめん。
This is so cute.
あ、トーマ、そこの信号を左に。
話しかけるなって言ってるだろ。
どうしろと。
Our trip.
高速の入り口あった。よし。今のうちに左車線。
ダメだ、入るな。今の状態で高速なんか絶対無理。
わかった。でもさ、運転慣れてない人には実は高速道路の方が走りやすいんだってお父さんが。
Absolutely agree. Japanese highways are well paved, well maintained, there's less cars. You don't have to stop at lights, switch at lights, intersections. Way easier. Just drive straight.
そうなのか？
今のままじゃきっと合流ができないって。もう少し慣れるまで下道で行こ
う。もう少し？でもさ、今は国道沿いだからいいけど、次のインターちょっと外れちゃうみたいだよ。
Yep.
どれ、地図貸して。ああ、本当だ。どうしたもんかな。
なんとかなるよ。ずっと左車線の端っこを走ってればさ。
そうだな。これも経験だ。トーマ、やっぱり高速に。
今入り口過ぎたところだよ。
After facing numerous struggles.
やっぱりカズサって何でもできちゃうんだね。慣れちゃえばこっちのもの。車も楽器も根っこのところは同じ道具だしね。
Oh, that's good.
だからって気を抜くなよ。ちょっとした油断が命取りなんだ。
朝から晩まで心配と説教ばっかりだな、北原は。運転できないくせに口だけは偉そうなんだから。
Wow.
事故ってのは自分で慣れたと思った時が一番起きやすいんだよ。宿についてエンジン切った後なら何とでも言え。
もう車線変更も追い越しも思いのままだって。うわあ、速い
ってメーター140キロ超えてるぞ、おい。
Why did they just say 100? Like, why didn't they just give it a number? After facing numerous struggles. Wait, I just said that.
どこだろう。
春樹くん。道に迷うとはナビゲーターにあるまじき致命的ミスだな、北原。
Oh, jeez.
だからさっきから謝ってるだろ。
一度も謝ってもらってないような。
今はそんなことよりも正しい道に戻ることこそが俺にできる一番の謝罪だと思ってだな。
相変わらず言い逃れだけは天下一品だな。
Finding excuses.
ねえ、やっぱりさっきの分岐のところ右だったんじゃないかな。
ああ、日が暮れてきた。
Finally, we're almost at our destination. Just kidding. There's still a long way to go.
間違いない。今度こそビンゴだ。
Oh my god, they're gonna waste their whole vacation night driving.
さっき白河温泉駅あったもんね。ここからはパンフレットの地図通りに行けば。ああ、よかった。あとは一本道か。これでもう北原に惑わされずに済む。
相変わらず人の上げ足取りだけは天下一品だな。
相手に合わせて対応を変えてるだけだ。
Even as these cold conversations continued, Toma and I, and Setsuna as well, were finally able to have relaxed expressions on our faces. The disaster that happened an hour ago was pretty bad. We had been talking less and less after that.
天気のトラブルがなかったのが大きかったよな。なんとか最後まで持ってくれたし。
せっかくチェーンとかいろいろ買い込んだのにな。ちょっともったいなかったか。
We even bought a flashlight at the automotive store because the clerk recommended it, and it ended up costing us more than the cost of 3 people's round-trip train tickets. Yikes.
備えあれば憂いなし。俺もたまにはいいこと言うだろ。
And highways in Japan are very expensive.
お前の発言なのかそれ。ほんと、いつも口ばっかり偉そうに。ね
え、みんな見て。
え
Oh, the snow. Setsuna pointed through the windshield. And suddenly, numerous large flakes of snow started falling outside. And they instantly transformed the outside world from black to white.
降ってきたよ。
なんとまあ、最後の最後で。
Let's go watch the snow. Our little adventure started with that one suggestion made by Setsuna. We traveled a long way, went across mountains, got lost, and drove back and forth many times. We're already way past our planned arrival time, and it's completely dark outside.
真っ白。
積もりそうだな、今夜。
ああ。
But it's thanks to all the time we'd lost trying to find our way that we are able to experience this moment. Oh, that's a nice thing to think about life.
綺麗だね。
It's those numerous overlapping coincidences that I'm grateful for.
あれ。
え。
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck did they just hit? Was it another car? I hope not.
あっちゃ。
なんてこった。
Setsuna looks up to the sky while Toma and I stare at the car. And then we all let out sighs for different reasons.
なんだよ。いつの間にか積もってるじゃん。
Without us realizing, the snow had covered the road and created walls on either side of the road we were driving on. And Toma's car skidded and collided into the white wall on the left side.
さっきまで全然だったのにな。
Distracted by the snow falling from the sky, we were done in by snow on the mountain roads that hadn't melted from before.
雪だ。一面雪だよ。やっとたどり着いたね。
いや、ゴールはほんの少し先。
The distraction from the falling snow, combined with the booby trap made from the accumulated snow, completely got us.
北原、お前の言う通りだな。ちょっとした油断が命取りだ。
ウインチ、ロードサービス。いや、俺宿までひとっ走り行って。
While I was preoccupied by thoughts of how we were careless and regretting about it, divine punishment struck me down.
冷たい冷たい。雪合戦できるよ。雪だるまも作れるよ。
Guided by the hands of a small puppy running around the garden, one named Setsuna.
やられた。見事にしてやられた。
せつな、まだだ。まだはしゃぐな。今は車を掘り出さないと。あとトーマ、笑ってないで手伝え。
ちょっとだけちょっとだけ。ね、雪だるま作ってから。
ああ、すごい勢いで降ってきた。このままみんなで車ごと生まれても面白いな。
Well, I'm glad they're enjoying themselves.
あのな。
It's hopeless. They've both gone crazy. A slightly unrealistic day, riddled with slightly unrealistic events. After making mistakes over and over from this morning until the evening, our troubled faces somehow turned into smiling ones. And we started laughing and cheered up.
まったく。な。
A day as unique as this has its own charm, no doubt. As the two in front of me seem to be enjoying themselves, I start to give in as well. I'm overwhelmed with happiness.
白い雪が街に
山奥だから。
He just has to correct it, huh?
それじゃメリークリスマス
Oh my god! Oh my god! They're so pretty! Wow! Oh, this is so exciting. This is so cool. I love the onset outfits.
メリークリスマス。
メリークリスマス。
Why are we so awkward? With 2 oolong teas and 1 orange flavored juice, alcohol free of course, we do an innocent toast. Never mind the issue of whether or not the fact that we have 1 male student and 2 female students in an overnight trip in a mountain hot spring is really innocent.
美味しそうお刺身と天ぷらとお鍋で祝うクリスマスってのもたまにはいいよね
クリスマスプディングと茶碗蒸しって少し似てるよな、材料が。
チキンもあるしな。鍋の中に団子状で。
After all that happened, we were somehow able to contact the inn and were promptly rescued.
それにしてもすごいね窓の外ホワイトクリスマスだね
まあね。
わざわざそういうところを選んだわけだしな。
The inn employee, while saying, "Well, accidents happen a lot on this road," used his 4-wheel drive vehicle to expertly tow our car out of the snow.
そういえばね露天風呂もすごかったんだよ屋根がないからお風呂の中にまで雪が降ってきて
寒くて寒くて上がった瞬間に凍え死にそうだった。
確かに寒かったけどすっごく気持ちよかったよ春樹くんも入ってくればよかったのに
そんな気力がありませんでした。
Oh, that's the best time to go into the hot spring. As soon as we arrived at the inn, I was overcome with fatigue from the day and passed out on the room's floor until dinner came.
それだけ消耗してる割にはあまり役に立たなかったけどな。
She got us there.
お前ら元気だな。
Tolma, who drove for several hours, and Setsuna, who chatted for several hours, have both been enjoying everything you can on a hot springs trip since we arrived here, including exploring the inn, buying souvenirs, taking a bath, and playing ping pong.
鍛え方が違うからな。特にここ2月は寝る暇もなかったし。
11月は俺のせいだったけど、12月は自業自得だろ。
Besides, I went through the same thing as you.
あんた今年を思い返してみてもいろいろと大変だったよねさあ飲もう飲もう
忘年会のノリになってるぞ、刹那。
この状況は明らかに忘年会だろう。これをクリスマスパーティーなんて言ったら欧米人に怒られる。
Bonankai, the year-end party they mentioned, is usually like companies. The company will bring everybody out, not for Christmas, but it's always around Christmas, and pay for them to do like dinner and drinks. Choosing this place for our trip may have been where we went all wrong for starters.
クリスマスでも忘年会でも何でもいいよ一緒にいたい人たちと一緒にいられるんだから
はいはい、刹那姫。あなたのお望みのままに。
In any case, if I rationally look at myself sharing a hot pot with 2 beautiful girls who just came out of their baths in sexy yukatas.
まあ、いっか。メリークリスマス
Honestly, I'm so happy I could die here right now. I'm definitely sounding like an old man here, but no matter how I look at it, this situation is already criminal.
今日は皆さんお忙しいところお集まりいただき本当にありがとうございました
And moments as enjoyable as these typically pass by in a flash. The food on the table is already nearly all gone, and it's time for everyone to give their blessings in a year-end party.
今日はクリスマスパーティーと忘年会とちょっと早めの卒業旅行とそうだ、北条大府軽音楽同好会の同窓会ということで。
同窓会ってまだ解散もしてないのに。
Also, Takeya's not here, so it's not really a reunion. I'm glad he said that. Sorry, Takeya, I'll never forget about you. Of course, I'm not stupid enough to bring you up here. You understand, right?
じゃあ第0回軽音楽同好会同窓会、これでどう？
Because our host is so happy today.
第0回だからね。第1回も第2回も何回でもあるんだからね。だから来年のこの日もみんなで集まりたい。雪を見てお風呂に入って夜通しおしゃべりして。
Anything that could ruin this smile,
約束はできないよ、せつな。
Oof. I can't do it. But I'm unable to stop Toma from uttering that either.
先のことなんてどうなるかわからない。私はお前たちと進路だって違う。来年の今日のことなんて約束できないよ。
でもいくら忙しくなってもせめて年に一度くらいは。
でもさ、私に男ができたら？
I've made a mistake. The first person to be shocked by that proclamation should have been the host of this occasion. Oh no.
で、四六時中そいつのことしか考えられなくなって、昔の友達付き合いなんか煩わしくなって。
やめろって。何も今そんな話しなくても。クリスマスだろ。
I'm stopping Toma right now in consideration of Setsuna's feelings. Or, so I should be.
クリスマスだからこそだろ。普通、恋人と過ごすものだろ。
Oh, jeez, yeah.
そんなのは日本だけだ。本場じゃ家族と過ごしたり、お祈りする日だろ。
The truth is, I'm stopping Toma because I don't want to hear something like that from her.
せつなだってさ、来年は北原と二人きりで過ごしたくなるかもしれない。もしそうなったら、今日の約束が逆に足かせになるかも。
3人でいるときはずっと3人のままだよ。
刹那。
2人でも1人でもないよ。必ず3人だよ。
The warm and happy mood we've had until just now is slowly starting to freeze, just like the feeling of coming out of hot springs while it's snowing.
3人でいるときは春樹くんは大事な友達だよ。3人でいるときは上総はかけがえのない友達だよ。そういうことじゃダメかな。
Setsuna is now certainly acting according to this wish. When the three of us are together, she tries her best not to act like my girlfriend. At first, and because it was so early, she couldn't control herself at times. But around the time our finals started, she drew a clear line. Rather than merely following our 3-second rule, Setsuna has been holding back from doing anything that might break that rule recently.
私や北原にまで毎年ずっとそんなままごと続けろっていうのか。
Oh man, why is this getting so heated?
トーマ、よせ。
Even so, Toma continues to provoke and threatens to break the boundaries that shouldn't be crossed.
それってさ、勝手で身勝手で手前勝手で相手のこと、恋人のことすら何も考えてない、信じられない自己中じゃないか。
I don't know what exists beyond these boundaries. There may not be anything there. However, I am tempted to unintentionally sneak a peek. at Toma's true feelings.
確かに私の身勝手だけど、私一人が思い描いてる夢だけど。
Despite being beaten at every angle, Setsuna clearly stares back at Toma.
でも仕方ないよ。だって私たち3人であのステージに立ったんだよ。
That's no different from what I'm thinking. It feels like something that I would say.
3人で一晩中歌って弾いて作ってたんだよ。3人でドキドキしながら幕が開くのを待ってたんだよ。3人であの歓声を浴びちゃったんだよ。
No doubt, I once scorned Toma with these exact same feelings.
あの日のこと何度だって語り尽くしたい。何年経っても懐かしく思い出したい。できればもう一度二人の演奏で歌いたい。
Ah, that's right. I remember. It was the day that I confessed to Toma about dating Setsuna.
ごめん。改めて自分の言ってること聞いてみてもやっぱり自己中だね。
Setsuna is the same as I. She shows no hesitation and doesn't hide her feelings about the two of us. Because of that, sometimes I become insecure. On that night, why did Setsuna want me to hurry my decision?
そこまで言うならさ、証明してみせて。
In response to Setsuna's stare and feelings, Toma replies after a short silence and glares back.
何を？
She slowly reaches behind her back and again puts her hand on the table,
永遠の友情。
her thumb already on the cap of the bottle.
それってどうすれ？
うわ
A sharp pop echoes throughout the room.
セツナがずっと3人でいたいって言うなら、今日はとことんまで付き合ってもらう。
Then the quiet sound of carbonated drink fills the room.
朝まで飲み明かす。絶対に寝かしてなんかやんない。
What? When did we get from like argument to let's drink till morning? The bottle's label says champagne, and underneath that label is a brand name that I feel like I've seen somewhere before. And further below is vintage, written in a large font, and 4 numbers that likely represent the year this was made. Wait, isn't this something only people at high-class bars drink?
じゃあ、もう一度メリークリスマス。やだな、セツナ。マジになってるし。
What a weird, weird turn.
ほーら、セツナ。もう一杯行ってみよっか。
もてあそばれた。カズさんに恥ずかしい目に遭わされちゃったよ。
Aww.
セツナ、本当に可愛いな。私が男だったら、絶対北原なんかに渡さないのに。
Aww.
俺に振るな。
カズさんみたいなひどい男に騙されたりしないもん。
Even while complaining like this, Setsuna snuggles up against Kazusa. Probably embarrassed too much from being played on, she drank each of the 3 glasses Toma poured in a single go. Of course, only after doing so did she appear to realize that what she was drinking wasn't one of those 200 yen carbonated drinks you enjoy with your family at Christmas parties.
ひどい男か。そうだよな。セツナの趣味じゃないよな。今の男は私を正反対にしたようなやつだし。幸せにしろよ、北原。
I was naive to think Setsuna was the only one drunk.
もうい 今はそういう色っぽい話はしないの。私たちが3人でいるときは。
はいはい。いつでも3人だったな。忘れてないって刹那。よしよし。
Oh, よしよし。
そうそう。ずっと3人なの。ハリくんがいて、カズサがいて、そして、朝日が。
ちょっと、おい、刹那、絡みつくなって。おい、北原。
助けないぞ俺は。飲ませたのはトーマなんだからな。自分で蒔いた種は自分で刈り取りましょう。
Oh, this is so cute. Actually, it's more that I find this scene of two girls clinging to each other while wearing only yukata way too sexy to interrupt. I refuse to break up with such a wonderful scene. I swear upon my life to preserve this in its natural state.
カズサ、髪サラサラ。お風呂で見たけど、肌も真っ白だったし。
Oh my gosh.
刹那の方が白かったと思う。それに背中なんかツルツルでさ。
ありがとう。はあ、いい匂いする。
あ、ちょっと。刹那。ああ。
お疲れ。もう一杯行くか。
飲まなきゃやってられるか。
わかりやすい因果応報の実例だな。
After making Setsuna collapse on her lap, Toma drinks another glass. I turn my head away as if to say I'm uninterested. Yet, although I turned my head away, I can't turn my gaze away from the chest area peeking out between their clothes. Their legs stretching out bewitchingly, and other dangerous areas. I'm glad that we came here, but if I could make a single selfish request, I'd like some alone time. Right now. Wow.
しかし、そういう北原は結構平気なんだな。
だってうまいぞこれ。
それって理由になるのか？
昔さ、一度だけ竹谷たちと集まって1本390円の安ワイン飲みまくったことあるけど、あの時は3杯目から吐き気がしてた。
I'll skip the part that the occasion was a cosplay porn viewing event. What? Wow, I'm learning so much about Haruki. He's actually a pretty chill guy.
ま、北原も少しは胃が肥えてるってことかな。
その言い方メタボリックで嫌だ。
多分一瓶で数万円する。母さんのフランス土産だ。
Ooh. So probably several $100s in translation.
相変わらずブルジョワだな。
普段飲んでるのは安物のポートワインだよ。これがまた冗談みたいに甘くていいんだ。
いや飲むなよ、普段から酒。
だって私不良だもん。少しはそれらしいことやんないと世間に示しがつかないじゃん。
世間に示しがつかないのは今時不良なんていうレトロなレッテル貼られてた事実の方だ。
When even stereotypes like Yankees are becoming obsolete these days, who would imagine there's still someone going against the adults head on? And this Yankees is like the schoolgirl who wears the long skirt and the mask, the baseball bat, delinquent. Not the New York Yankees.
そうなんだよ。私ってこの2年間ずっと古臭いバカやってたんだ。
きっと大人になって昔話をしたら恥ずかしくて死にそうになるぞ。
When that time comes, I'll be the one telling the story to everyone. I wouldn't mind seeing Toma red and angry even after becoming an adult.
なのに今の私は何やってんだろう。委員長に学園のアイドルみたいな健全な奴らとつるんで 真面目に学園祭やって、勉強して、一緒に遊んで。
うん。
こんな風に、ふざけて酒飲むだけのことが、なんだかとんでもない大イベントみたいに錯覚して。
Oh man. I think she's about to dig deep into some emotional stuff, so... Before we leave off on that note, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I look forward to playing with you again soon. See you next time!